Uba Adelbert nongrum MLA juga not shalong mentakasni ke arfu trik lebar arajar arfulai ulara Ahmad juga yang dapat tauan juga jela lama ka short hour duration discussion hakaba ula wanra ya kamat ya kajing kendok bamsap da umatri rang badu juga ri India Narendra Modi bad umatri kobari juga ri India Amit Shah akapol bakiwanya lap election hapo tura hapo rang sukana bad hapo dalu haba pen kelap harang ya kikentian bakila kena tin hindi hakate kajing lap election uba Adelbert ula ong bakalong ka basngoram bakajela kasyak kendok kum kajela ka bamsap tam hakari India halo kani kebentan kaliang jong uba Adelbert ula kentu ya umatri rang ba man pen syai halo kani kajing kendok jongki pada ke juga por ula ong ba ka bentip la ka decision em ke jeng kendo jong kini kini lam jong kari India na kaliang jong doktor bukul sangma bolong un MLA jo kasang tin world congress habe chimta kan di ka jeng tainya ula ong bakas yang dua tho an jong ke jela kari ban sim da resolution man persya ya kan di ka jeng kren jong kini kini lam jong kari India namar ba kan di ka jeng kren jong ki kala pau umtang kari India de kala pau wat sarba jong kari India ru ulong ka basung le rain baka jela bakhlia kan chak no kumni de ka juga por ulong ban kentu ya ka sarkar India khamtam ya umatri rang badu bar kumjuru ya umatri korbari bakan kedau hake eki benta baka jela bakhlia ka bamsap khanang bala da don sisa kam kita kadiban pha da ki bor toket na ka sarkar preng khanang ban lap ya ka jing sisa na kalang jo umatri rang ba jong ka jela kon da sang ma ulong ba umdan e ban ong halor kani ka jing keno jong kini kino ngilam jo ka India na baka de jing kren jo ki halor ka election handai ula pengkesan baka jela mekhlia bar khamtam ek sarkar jong u ndu kasam aja kha Prah hadu ajar arfuar arfulai kala le sibun ki kampen roy hapo ka jela bar kala yoru ya ka nam kum ka jela ka batwit tam pentrikam ya ka skim JJM nang kala yoru ya ka nam kum ka jela ka batwit ba pentrikam ka skim PMGSY le ki kim sina sorok ha juga poru ula ong ula khat ya baro ki khat ka yin ba thau an banam ya ni jumur chu ka election namar ba kari ka por ban ya trailang nam ta ka roy ka pa jong ka jela
Prime Minister and Honorable Union Minister
in entire India. For the most corrupt state in the country, if a number had to be given, then with great regret I have to say that Meghalaya gets that ranking because of this government here of no good. Further, during the visit of the Union Home Minister to Dalu, he is heard saying, "You must be going to Assam, and you know what development is happening." Modi ji releases funds not only to Assam, but for state of Meghalaya as well. But in between, Meghalaya government comes in. What funds Modi ji releases that is intended to reach you, such as a road. This is what Sangmaji has blocked. The development project released by Modi ji don't reach you at all. During his visit to Rangsakuna, the Union Home Minister is heard saying, "I want to ask you, has drinking water reached your household? Has it reached? Modi ji, for this purpose, has released 24,000 crore rupees. But drinking water has not reached your household. Where has this money gone? Tell me, where has it gone? This money has been sacrificed to corruption." This statement was not made by me, Mr. Adelbert Naurum. This statement made by Honorable Union Home Minister. For those last words there, the Hindi phrase used by the Union Home Minister was Bhrashtachar ki bali. May I repeat again, Bhrashtachar ki bali. And I'm sharing this little information to reassure this August House that I have taken considerable care, in getting a correct literal translation to what was heard, spoken at Tura, at Rangsakuna, and at Dalu. Mr. Speaker, sir, the above narrated 4 instances where charges of corruption were leveled by no less than the Honorable Prime Minister of India and the Union Home Minister are most shameful for the state of Meghalaya. The charges are direct and unambiguous and are nothing short of a damning report on the status of corruption by the state government in Meghalaya. As a citizen of the state, I ask myself, will the Prime Minister of the country and the Union Home Minister be so careless to publicly declare in front of not just the local population at Garo Hills, but with full national media coverage, that the state government in Meghalaya is most corrupt in entire India? Do you think person of their stature will speak without having knowledge, without having enough knowledge about what is really going on in the mismanagement of public funds released to the state by the central government? As a responsible member of the state legislature, I believe this matter is of urgent public importance and requires serious discussion in this August House, as also an appropriate reply from the ruling government. Now, I anticipate that the ruling bench will not keep silent today, but will invariably respond that the charges of corruption leveled by the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister are mere allegation during campaign favor at election time and have not been substantiated by concrete evidence. So, in anticipation for such an answer from the ruling bench, there are just 2 things that I have to say. Number A, if the charges of corruption against the state government are untrue, then it requires that the government of the day give a strong and befitting response to the remarks of the Prime Minister and the Union Home Minister. Even perhaps filing a case of defamation against the 2 national leaders because their public comments damages the reputation of our beloved state. Or B, if the government of the day will not give a befitting response to charges of corruption leveled by the Honorable Prime Minister on 24th February 2023 and the Honorable Union Home Minister on 16 and 17 February 2023, then the public of the state will understand that the allegations of corruption by the state government is sadly really true. We are here representing the voice of the people. Some may say voice of people are the very poor party, and it may also call or know as the very perfect party and very pure party. So before I end, Mr. Speaker, sir, to separate the chaff from the wheat, we are here representing the Winneba With these few words, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Number one, corrupt states. There are many things, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think it is not necessary for me to further elaborate on these instances. You have all those background of discussions, deliberations, both within the House and outside the House, even prior to, even in the last 5 weeks. Therefore, they are all available before us. Government also have embarked upon a number of initiatives to really go into details of such allegations and irregularities in the preceding years. But let us see that they all have a logical conclusion, reflective of our commitment, honesty. It is also necessary further for the government, therefore, to ensure that all the institutions that has been established through the mandate of this August House, through various legislative measures that we have embarked upon, collectively, after exhaustive due deliberations and engagement with our people of the state, let all these institutions be further strengthened and activated. Be it the Lok Ayukta and various other commissions, whether it is in respect to implementation of food and civil supplies related programs, or whether it is in relation to many other programs, even electricity. Look at the quantum of ATC losses. It is touching 60%. Unimaginable. Is it something to cover up all the other irregularities that's happening underground? That ATC losses has climbed up to 60%. It's unbelievable. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, sir, let these instances of any alleged irregularity do not cripple this state. This beautiful and vibrant state which can be prosperous and progressive and can be one of the richest states and can be self-reliant. Therefore, I think the onus of responsibility is upon each one of us. Therefore, let us be honest to our responsibilities. Maybe there are instances where issues of such serious nature have skipped the attention of the government then. But if it is now being brought before us, is it not necessary for us to take cognizance of these issues? Yes, because the law demands. The law demands on taking cognizance of instances of anything that inflicts injury upon the fiscal health of the state, which inflicts, or rather which goes against the protecting the interests of the state. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, sir, once again I would like to thank the Honourable Member of North Shillong for having brought this important issue in the form of short duration discussion under the relevant rule of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business. And I have reasons to believe that the government will take cognizance of these concerns. These concerns that we are speaking is actually concerns of every concerned citizen who wish well and who understands the responsibility towards protecting the interests of the state for the larger interests of our people. With these few words, I would like to conclude by sincerely expecting that the government take cognizance of what has been spoken by the Honourable Member who have tabled this important issue through the relevant rule and the points that I have submitted. We should definitely urge Government of India to take cognizance of what they have said and further proceed as per the law of the land. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chief Minister, in charge to reply, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm grateful to the Honourable Member, Shri Adelbert Nongrum, who has, through this short duration discussion, raised the important issue relating to charges of corruption by the state government in Meghalaya, made by Honourable Prime Minister and Honourable Union Home Minister of India during their visits to the state during February 2023. So during the last 5 years, the main focus of the government had been on improving human development, upliftment of primary sector, creation and improvement of infrastructure, entrepreneurship promotion, youth development, environmental protection, apart from ensuring transparent and corruption-free government through systematic initiatives and reforms. Enacting the right to public service legislation, which guarantees time-bound delivery of service coupled with initiatives like improving the coverage and scope of e-district services, introduction of EPOS machines in fair price shops, not only helped reduce corruption, but also increase the speed and quality of the services, being delivered to the people of our state. Meghalaya State Public Service Delivery Commission has been set up to ensure that the services are delivered as envisaged by the Act and to reduce any chance of corruption thereby. Initiatives in the areas of governance include MEG-EA, enterprise architecture, which harnesses the power of digital technology to improve not only public service delivery, but also the internal systems of governance. For instance, the e-proposal systems, which won the prestigious World Summit on the Information Society Award, reduced the sanction timelines for all government schemes, ultimately benefiting all the citizens of the state. The state government had taken up several programs and initiatives to ensure overall development of the state. These include mission mode interventions in agriculture and allied sector, such as Lakadong Mission, Piggery Mission, Ginger Mission, renovation and upgradation of school buildings, setting up of integrated village cooperative societies. And in the health sector, the government had introduced and implemented the Meghalaya State Health Policy and the Mother Program. Initiatives like the Early Childhood Development Mission and CM Cares ensured that the human development needs and society and social security are handled in a comprehensive and systematic manner. Some of the important projects completed during the last 5 years include Shillong Information Technology Park Phase 1, Shillong International Center for Performing Arts, PS Sangma Football Stadium, Bakmara Water Supply Scheme, Greater Sora Water Supply Scheme, Shillong Interstate Bus Terminal, Courtyard by Marriott, and Vivanta. For improving connectivity, the government has taken steps to construct and upgrade many important and critical roads in the state. Government roads have been constructed in the state at the rate of 2 kilometers per day since 2018. Shillong Airport at Umroi has been made fully operational. Currently, the airport is catering to 10,000 passengers with 250 flights every month, connecting 9 cities. I would like to take this opportunity to clarify on some of the important points that were raised by the Honorable. SDP grew at a rate of 9.7% from 2020 to 2021, 2020-2021 to 2020-23, bears testimony to the effectiveness of the government's fiscal policy during the pandemic. The fiscal deficit has come down from 2,603 crores in 2020-21 to 2,359 crores in 2021-22, and it is estimated to further reduce to 1,849 crores in 2022-2023. As a percentage of GSDP, the fiscal deficit reduced from 7.79% in 2020-21 to estimated 4.51% in 2022 and 2023. Sir, apart from these small points that we would like to clarify, the honorable members have raised a number of other issues that were raised during the election, sir. And I have no comments to make about statements that were made during elections. We know that during elections, a lot of statements are given, a lot of speeches are given. The fact that today in this MDA2 government, we are working together with the Bharatiya Janata Party, and the fact that today, during the swearing-in program, the swearing-in ceremony of this government, the Honorable Prime Minister and the Honorable Home Minister themselves have come to our state to witness for the first time in the history of the state the swearing-in program of the government speaks volume about their confidence in this government, sir. So I don't want to say much about that aspect. So regarding the Agni Pariksha that was mentioned by one of the senior leaders, Dr. Mukul Sangma, MLA from Songsak, the biggest Agni Pariksha was the 2023 general elections that we had. The fact that democratically people have voted for the different components and the different parties of the MDA government is the biggest Agni Pariksha that we can have. The fact that democratically people of the state have voted in favor of the MDA government is a reflection of the confidence that the people of the state have in this government. This is the biggest Agni Pariksha that we can have, sir. So therefore, I can understand that the honorable MLAs have got concerns. They have got points that they would like to make. They have made speeches in the election. Election is over now. Here we are, we have formed the new government. People have given their verdict. It is time that we now work together as a team. The opposition, the ruling, all the MLAs. I can understand that some part of the election fever is still to die off. And we will make, allegations and we will make statements against each other. But I appeal through you, sir, that election is now over. We said what we had to say during elections. Many statements were made. Many of our coalition partners also said a lot of things against us. We said against them. We said against the opposition. Governor's debate, we will be able to take up much more broader issues. And I look forward to the productive and constructive discussions and debates that we'll have in the House. With these few words, sir, I once again thank the honorable member for giving me a chance to clarify on a number of things. And with these few words, sir, I would like to resume my seat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The mover of this short division may only seek one clarification.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only one, not more than one. I hope everybody are satisfied with the reply made by Honorable Chief Minister. So this clearly indicated that what one of the honorable member of this August House used to mention, that we keep on following people every 5 years. So, sir, I would like to get one clarification from Honorable Chief Minister. Whether such stature, made such an allegation. So may I get a specific clarification whether all charges of corruption, whether it's untrue.
Sir, as I said, the statements that were made were during election. And I have no comments to, give about an election speech that was there. So I have nothing to say about those aspects of what speeches were made during elections, sir. So we are talking about overall governance. I have laid down all the facts and figures and details about what we are doing and how we are doing it and the way we are running this government, and I stand by that statement, sir.
So now we come to item number 4, debate on governor's address. I will now request